Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Hobbyist. So, today I bring you the first day of Advent, and this is my Advent calendar from Cat Eared. It's a mystery painting, but I split it up into 20 sections. I did the calculations incorrectly, and so we only have 20 sections instead of 24. That's the story that we might go over today. And I also have a little thing that I wanted to share with you, and that is that there are glow-in-the-dark diamonds in this kit, and I had no idea. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this with the lighting. But I have a couple of things to go over, but without further ado, we're going to start with number one, which is up here. I'm trying a new method of splitting up, sorry, let me get some scissors, of splitting up the sections. It's the washi tape method. I have never used this method before successfully, but today we're going to try to use it, and we're not going to fail. Oh, it works. It works, people. All right, we're going to fold that back, and unfortunately, we don't have any glow-in-the-dark diamonds in this section, but actually, I'm going to flip this over so that we can see. Oh, were you guys out of focus that whole time? I hope you were not. All right, so we have a couple of things to talk about. Actually, is this even going to work? Wait, I'm going to flip you guys over one sec. All right, we're here. We're going to do this now. So this is the first video that I'm filming in the new setup. But we will get to that in a second. This has a lot of 310 in it, so I'm going to do that nice big bag of 310. I'm already liking this company a lot. But let's, these diamonds are so beautiful. And they're so dark, too. Oh, I love this. And I also haven't done a square in a long time, so this will be nice. I need to put blue tack in the pen. So many things. So let's talk about this painting. So I kitted up just by putting washi tape on to make the sections. It works really well. I think it's worked well for me once, and it hasn't worked well for me another time, so I don't know how to think about it, or I don't know how to think of, I don't know what my opinion is on it yet. And so the goal for this video is to finish this section. Sorry, I'm trying to fill up the multi-placer, but it's being temperamental. Let's try to fill up the single placer now. You can't even see that. Now this time we're gonna multi-place a lot more because there's black. But I kit this up. It comes in baggies, so I don't have to kit that much up. Actually, let me see if I can bring you guys closer. That's about as close as I can get you. But you can sort of see the symbols. You can see the symbols from back there, which is pretty good. That shows that this is a good company. So I'm using a 3-placer. I would use a 4-placer, but I don't have any nice 4-placers right now. I gave them to my friend. We might have one next time, but we shall see. So, what was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah. So this company so far is great. I think it's a really good price for a pen. I mean, most pens like this would cost you $20 on Etsy. And you also get a painting, well, for $25, you also get a painting and macaron wax, which is really nice. I gave the macaron wax to my sister because I have no use for it. I don't use red wax. I just don't. Oh, God, sorry. I have a cover minder, and it's really beautiful. Let me get it. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. But actually, this leads me to the next topic. I made some cover minders with a friend, just some clay and some magnets. This one's a snowman. It's really cute. I also have a pumpkin one, but it is no longer fall, and I am so happy that it is finally Christmas-ish time. But the quality of everything in this company is up there. I think that the drill quality exceeds that of Diamond Art Club, especially with squares. I'm working on Venice Al Fresco. All right, yeah, I'm working on Venice Al Fresco from Diamond Art Club, and I got it in April, and the diamond quality isn't spectacular. And they were part of those diamonds were part of the reason why I fell out of love with squares. I also did a Huacan canvas for my friend, and I absolutely hated it. There was so much confetti, and the diamonds they just weren't pleasant to work with. Sorry, I'm gonna move this cover reminder back a little more because it's getting in my way. And so it wasn't very fun to do. Although I think I only did it because it was for my friend. And that was sort of like the most fun part about it, which is kind of sad. But I did not really like that canvas, and so I just sort of fell out of love with squares. By the way, I'm super rambly, so if I jump around a lot, sorry. It's just to me, being me. Oh gosh, I keep on getting an extra diamond. I need to take those ones off. Also, I'm not seeing much trash in here. I see a couple trash diamonds, but they're not bad. And a little piece of trash. Oh, I'm not supposed to be using my multi-place, or my single placer. So yeah, I fell in love with squares because I did 2 Huacan paintings in a row, which was a mistake. And the Diamond Art Club Venice Al Fresco is so confetti heavy that I sort of gave up on it. I know someone is doing for winter with DAC. They're doing Venice Al Fresco, and I wish them luck. I forget what their name is. It is quite the roller coaster. So yeah. Also, you guys, I think I'm gonna have an intro. I don't know if I'll have an intro by today because I need to wait till nighttime to actually film the intro thing. But sorry, I'm gonna try to get these ones off. I put too much wax in my multi-placer, so I'm gonna take some out. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have it on this video, but definitely in the next video, hopefully. I say definitely very loosely. What time is it? I need to make sure that I don't lose track of time. I don't have a clock near me. One sec. All right, I'm back. I just had to ask. Or I had to find a clock to know what time it is. But moving on from that subject, new setup. We have actual lighting. Before the lighting was always bad. I was always apologizing for it, but no more will I need to. Well, I might need to if I film more videos at night, which is usually when I film videos because UPS likes to ship things to me at night, so that's fun. But sorry, I'm gonna try to, this is my multi-placer. I hate using, or I hate re-waxing my multi-placers. Also, this pen is really nice. I like skinny pens a lot, so this is working well. So I got a new, well, I didn't get a new room. This is the same room, we just moved. I used to film, so there's a window, there's 2 windows here. There's one there and one there. Actually, I can show you. So there's 2 windows, one there and one there. Probably can't tell where I live just by looking outside. Then there's there's 3 windows on that side of the room. Then there's a mirror straight behind me that's the same length as these 2 windows. And then and then we were filming that way about basically in the center of my room. And the light is not powerful enough, and I always had to turn my light on even when I was filming in the day because the window light didn't make it all the way, or like at least the camera didn't pick it up. So that was kind of disappointing. And so the lighting was always bad, but now we have new lighting. So my brother and I used to share a room. Now we don't, so no one will probably interrupt me during my videos. And one sec. Sorry about that, you guys. I need to write a couple things down for my editing self. Sorry about that. So What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So my brother and I used to share a room. My diamond painting stuff sort of took over the room. And so my parents were like, hey, why don't we move my brother to a different room? So we moved him upstairs. A little while ago, there were 2 rooms up there, but we combined them into 1 room. There's more than that, but we basically combined 2 rooms to make 1 playroom, which we never used because it had a ton of like really little kid toys. And then my brother sort of took it over with his desk for online school. And then, by the way, I have a brother, a sister, a mom, and a dad. So, just to give you some context. So I took this room over for online school, and my diamond painting stuff. And so, I will give you guys a room tour soon, but now is not the time because stuff has not been finalized. But by the way, I am filming this December 1st for once. I'm actually filming on the day that I post. That rarely ever happens. And usually it's about a month lag time before I post. I have videos from literally months ago that I couldn't post because they were for my friend's advent calendar. I made an advent calendar for my friend. And I gave her a ton of diamond painting stuff because she's sort of new to the community. She only started recently, like in September. So it's so much fun having a friend to diamond paint with. So I'm giving her a ton of diamond painting stuff, including a pen, which you will see later. I'm also getting a pen, and I may unbox that with you guys. And also, question for you all, comment down below which paintings you got at the DAC Black Friday sale. I'm gonna be completely honest, I was a little disappointed that it wasn't a BOGO sale, but I know that sounds really like, I know a lot of people were, but I feel like we can't really talk like that because it's hard times, and they're probably just scraping by anyways because of the supply chain and everything. So I really do feel for them, although I was hoping for a BOGO sale because I had 4 paintings that I wanted, but I was only able to get 2 due to budget, and I am a child. I do not have a job, so I need to... Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out. So I don't have a constant income, and, you know, I have my allowance, but that's, like, I can only get one Diamond Art Club a year, so... I got 2 because I got some birthday money a little while ago for my birthday, and yeah, so I was able to get Peace Love Paisley. I might put it out. Actually, I will. So I got Peace Love Paisley, which is really the only one that I really wanted. There are a couple that I was thinking about, but that was the only one that I really wanted, and I don't feel too good about the peace sign thing because there are a lot of connotations that come with it that aren't just peace. And I know that the reason for the artist doing the piece was for denuclearization, which is like that's a deep subject. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just gonna jump here really quickly. What I'm trying to say here is that I don't like when art and politics combine in most scenarios, this being one of them. I just want to get it and forget about the reason, because also my mom didn't want me to get it because of those reasons as well. But I got it because I really like the colors, and there's 3 ABs, and that was the only one that I really genuinely wanted. Then the other one that I got, what's it called? Is it like Caspian, or I know it's like named after or named close to like a sea or something, like a body of water. And it's the acrylic pour one. You know what I'm talking about. I'll put a picture up here. And that should ring a bell, hopefully. And that was the one that my mom really wanted. I sent my mom pictures of all of the ones I kind of wanted. And then she was like, she said yes or no to some of them because she's my mom and she can do that. And so that was what that was my new release. What's it called? Bonanza? I don't know what the right word is for that. And so, yeah, tell me about yours. Which ones did you snag? Which ones did you leave behind? Did you get more than I did? I only got the 2. I'm really excited for them to come. They have not shipped yet, but that is okay. They probably got hundreds, if not thousands of orders on Black Friday. So, I am really excited to unbox this for you guys. Now, I have a mixed opinion about Diamond Art Club. I think that they are the premium company, but I don't like a lot of the work that they have. I just don't appreciate a lot of it because it's not my style. Of course, it's probably of course some people will like it. It's just not my thing. Like Hannah Lynn, for example, I think her work is great, but it's not my. I wouldn't do a Hannah Lynn, you know. So now I'm gonna fill in the checkerboard. I'm doing checkerboard with a multiplacer, which is one of my favorite ways to do large sections. And I've only really started using a multiplacer recently. Yeah, I don't really like a lot of their artists. I love Mandy Manzano, but she doesn't do paintings. She does paintings that are, like, I don't like Disney-themed stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of Disney. We might go into that later. Probably not, but, I'm not the biggest fan of Disney, especially, like, princesses and everything. I was thinking about getting The Beast because that was a really beautiful one. One of the ones that I do like of hers is Tree of Life. And then the angel one. I don't know what the angel one is called. I won't put a picture up because I need to get this out to you guys as fast as possible. But the Tree of Life one is also a highlight. So, one sec. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had classes to do. And so I'm gonna film this now. I'm sorry if the lighting has changed. I think it's still okay. Also, I do want to show you something. So, these are the glow-in-the-dark diamonds, and they look pretty white right now, but if I put them in my, you can already see them glowing. If I put them in my sleeve, you can see that they glow. So, just wanted to point that out. Alright. What was I talking about? I have no idea. So, that's pretty cool. Let me put that back down. So, what should I talk about? Well, let's talk about school. Because I know a lot of people have questions about online school. So my school, I go to a private high school because where I live, public high school is really, really bad. And even public elementary school is really bad. And it's almost impossible to get into one that's near you. So we just, my grandma decided that she would help us with our education, which I'm super duper thankful for. And so, online school for me, it's very different. Well, school in general is very different for me. Now where I live, I will say that I do live on the West Coast, I think. Yeah, West Coast. And I live in a city. So, my school is outside of the city. It's about 30 to 40 minutes away, depending on the day. And, I did not place those. And so, my school has put a lot of resources into trying to get us back in person. Before you freak out, the precautions are crazy. We're not allowed to take off our mask unless we're eating or drinking. We're not allowed to come within 6 feet of each other. And we have to wash our hands basically every hour. And we have to use hand sanitizer every time we leave or enter a room. Also, I just want to comment, these diamonds are like, there's barely any gapping in between them, so that's really cool. So yeah, we have some really crazy precautions, and they are helping keeping us safe. I have not had the sickness yet. Only like 3 people, I think, have had it in the school, and they did not get it from the school. They were irresponsible, and they did. They caught it outside of school, so no one's caught it in school yet that we know of. And we also have to get tested every month, and testing is not that bad. They just stick a little thing up your nose, like a little Q-tip, and I feel like every time I get another test, they go like shallower and shallower. I got a test yesterday, and they touched like the rim of my nose, and my eyes didn't even water. That's a thing that might happen. Your eyes might water if you ever get a test, just so you know. And I know, Rachel, if you're watching this, Rachel Ray, when you go home, you're going to take a more formal test, probably, because if you want to fly internationally, they will stick a big toothpick up your nose. It'll be uncomfortable, but it won't hurt. At least for me, it didn't. I placed this really poorly. So yeah, if Rachel was watching this, just know that, and you will be fine, I promise you. I have traveled 2 times. Yeah, once there, once back. Yeah. No, I've traveled 3 times because we were abroad when it all started. So flying is the safest it's ever been. But that's off topic. So school. I currently am on an online school because the school decided that it would be better for us to stay home because of Thanksgiving and because multiple families probably came together and they just want to be more safe than sorry. Also, the flu season is hitting right now, so they don't want people coming with the flu as well, and so they just decided to close down. Now, we also have this cohort thing going where every 3 weeks we switch classes. I am currently doing my ABC class, but actually, so for the first 12 weeks of for the first 12 weeks of school, we had 3 weeks of each class. ABC for the first 3, DEF for the next 3, and then we went in person for 2 weeks, or for 6 weeks, ABC, DEF, and then now we are going to do ABC for Mondays and Tuesdays. Oh, we have Wednesdays off too, which is really nice. So we have, what was I saying? We have Mondays and Tuesdays as ABC classes, which are my least favorite because I have bad classes, but we'll get into that more later. And then DEF classes Thursday and Friday. Wednesday, again, is our day off. And then we have the weekends off, obviously. So my ABC classes are, they're the worst 3 classes. Well, not the worst 3 classes. They're not very fun, we'll put it that way. I have math, I have English, well, I'll go in order. So A is English, B is Spanish, C is math. And yeah. So it's not my favorite rotation. DEF, I have physics, which I really like. My teacher's amazing. My E class is music and performance. I play the flute and the piano. That's something. Actually, I might do a get to know. I should have done the get to know me one first, but I'll do that next time. So those are like my favorite classes. And then excuse me. Excuse me. And then we have, sorry. Then we have for my F class, history, which I normally don't like, but my teacher is amazing and the stuff that we're learning is really interesting. So I'm doing better than I did at my elementary school, which is really nice. So yeah, that's what my schedule looks like. I much prefer DEF. Okay, here's what happens when someone gets sick. So if someone gets sick, with the virus, everyone goes into quarantine when the test comes back, and everyone must get tested. But you only need to quarantine if you were in direct contact with the person. So if you had a class with them, or if you had something in person with them. So if I my brother and I go to the same school, by the way. If I quarantined, my brother would not have to quarantine. This actually happened, and I quarantined for 13 days, and then my test came back because everyone had to go into quarantine. I forget. Oh, there was a Halloween party, which was great that they found out, that they got wind of. So everyone had to stay home, and that was a bit of a mess. Now, I respect the teachers so much for doing such a good job with this whole COVID thing. And I have so much respect for them, if I'm going to be completely honest. And so, yeah. What else is there to talk about? Let me see. What's something fun we can talk about? Oh, yeah. My family... Well, let's talk about Christmas a little bit, because we're doing this advent calendar, so might want to talk about Christmas a little bit. Christmas at my family's house is, well, it's hard to capture it in one word. So let's just go through the traditions. First tradition, we always go to the same place to get our Christmas tree. This year we couldn't, and last year we couldn't either, because last year they didn't have it. They didn't have a Christmas tree that fit. And this year, they only allowed to order online because it's in like a warehouse type thing. And so yeah, that was a little disappointing this year that we couldn't go to that place. Also, they are a charity too. So when you buy, so the trees are a little bit more expensive, but they do, all the proceeds go to a fantastic cause. It sends kids to a summer camp of their choice. So that is very, very nice. This year we had to go outside of the city to find a Christmas tree place, and it was really fun picking out the tree. We found it almost immediately, which never happens. And so yeah, that was a lot of fun. And we picked out the tree on Sunday, and we decorated that same day. And after coming back from my grandma's house, and then we decorated the tree this year. Both my grandmas are here. Well, one of them lives here. One of them flew in for Thanksgiving, and we just so happened to get the tree a little bit early this year, so we all decorated it together, and that was a lot of fun. Guys, we're almost done with this section. We got a nice little bit done. Well, it's not a little bit. It's a big bit. Let's talk about the tree thing again. So we decorated the tree. Decorating the tree is so much fun. We do a very, very traditional tree with, we do baubles, and then we have the toy ornaments. I don't know if you guys do the same thing. And we have the lights, and we have the garlands. I think it's called garlands, the gold things. And then under the tree, we have a star too. And then under the tree is my favorite part. We have a train, like an electric train, a little tiny one. That is so much fun. And I could spend hours on that train. And I have spent hours just playing with the train. It's so much fun. And it's electric. The tracks are electric, so you can, there's a little like dial thing that controls the speed, and it's just the most amazing thing. And then also under the tree is a little Swedish village. I actually put pictures in. Let me write down the time. That's really fun. We also have a nativity scene. My family is not super religious, but we do still like to think of the whole reason that the holiday started, which is the birth of Jesus. And so we like to honor that with a creche that my late grandpa made on my mom's side, and it is so, so, so beautiful. So it's just the best. And then also on the at the fireplace, so we actually inherited a house. And on the fireplace, there is we've put on the mantle, we put some nutcrackers this year. This year is a little different. We put nutcrackers, some stockings, one for every child, one for every parent, and one for my late grandpa, the one I talked about already, one for my grandma, and one for each of the pets, which I will probably get into next. I have a lot of pets. You might hear them once in a while. I have birds that squeak, and I have 2 dogs. Well, I'll just talk about it now. I have 2 birds. They're budgerigards, or budgies as we like to call them. Their names are Watson and Wasabi. Let me write down 1330 pics of Watson and Wasabi. They are so cute, but they're a little annoying sometimes, and they don't like to... Well, okay, so we made the mistake of getting 2. We had one before, but we traveled once, and it died of sadness. I'm not kidding. It died of sadness, and that one really... We had a nice bond with that one, and then these 2 brats... That's not how you say brats. Brats, there we go, were... They just don't like to hang out with us, and it makes me sad. They'd rather hang out with each other. And they're scared of my sister, and so she's the only one who can pick them up. And so those are my 2 birds. I have 2 dogs, Indy and Eloise. And Indy is a golden, Eloise is a mutt mix. We don't quite know what she is. Let me find, where is this gonna go? 310 goes, sorry, I'm trying to put this back. 310 goes in there. Okay, we have to do O, which is, I don't even know. O is 939. Why am I not surprised that we have 939 in this painting? 9. Oh god, we have a lot of it too. We only have a couple of these, so I'll pour out not too many. And then I also have 2 lizards. One is named Jimmy and one is named Chip. We used to have a 3rd one, but Peanut, the smallest one, died. He was malnourished. And yeah, and he was a young one too. And these are actually feral animals, so we just caught them at our grandma's house and we brought them home. And they're surprisingly fun to have and surprisingly easy to take care of. Same with the birds. They're not surprisingly fun. They're very fun, but they're as fun as you'd expect them to be, but they are also really easy to take care of. And then also, ooh, that's satisfying actually. Like there's just a diagonal line right there. I love that. Also, we also have a fish, a betta fish named Fabio. I did not choose that name. My sister came up with it randomly, not knowing the reference of that really cheesy dude. That my mom had to explain to us what Fabio is. And so we have a little betta fish named Fabio, which is adorable. And that's all of my pets. I would 100% recommend all of them. They are all amazing. Get a budgie if you can find one near you. Get a dog or 2 actually. Get a lizard. Lizards are amazing. We have western fence lizards. They're the common ones that you find everywhere. And yeah, I love all my, and also betta fish are amazing. So I actually got a painting for them. Well, not for them, of them. Not a custom, but it's a betta fish painting. And I absolutely love it. So, what else? We're almost done here. This pen is sucking up a lot of wax. I can already tell that I'm going to have to exchange the tip. I don't use everlasting tips, because they are wildly expensive for tips. I do want to get one of the $30 multi-packs, where it's like a 4-placer and, my 4-placers are my favorite, by the way. A 4-placer and a single-placer. I have been eyeing those up, and it was $25, or it was $5 off when, on Black Friday. So I'm sad that I missed that, but we'll see if I get it. Also, they ship from Australia. I don't think the shipping is too much, but it's not the best. It's definitely not the cheapest. So, yeah, guys, we are almost done. We're placing the last 4 diamonds, and I still have no idea what this is going to be, but we will find that out soon. So, everyone, let me place the last diamond. Thank you all so much. Oh, you can barely even see the color difference there. Let me bring you guys closer. Sorry, I need to move some stuff out the way. This is, sorry. This is what it looks like. It's mostly black, but there's some 939 in there. So yes, impressions so far. I am in love with this company. The diamonds are so perfect. Let me move this way. The diamonds are so perfect. There are glow-in-the-dark diamonds, you guys. I had no idea. And this, everything's just amazing. I also love the diamond pens, and the macaron wax. It's all just too good. So, 100% would recommend this company. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye!